going on, guys? Mac here, bringing you another hot little video. Just something that came up earlier this weekend on Sunday, or at the end of the weekend on Sunday. I went up, and it's something that just sparked my attention. Just sparked my attention, and went up to the attic at the house to get some things out, to give to my moms and them, and noticed of how much shit is in the attic that I pretty much haven't seen in years and didn't even know was up there. I was in a rush at the time. I almost fell into the trap of looking through everything and like, what is this? Ooh, I remember this. You know the nostalgia feel that in case you guys are cleaning up, doing a big springtime cleaning or like moving or something like that like, oh, I remember these. Do I really want to bring these? Yada yada yada, etc., etc. And you bring them anyways, and then they stay inside of a bin for 4 or 5 years till you're cleaning out again. You're like, do I really want to bring these? Do I really want to get rid of these? Bring myself to throw these away? No, I'm gonna keep them. And then you put them back in the bin. It's an endless damn cycle. It's an endless cycle, is what it is. And it just brought to my attention because it's going to be a little project of mine to clean it out and clean out the attic, get rid of all that stuff that's up there and stuff that I probably haven't seen in 10, or stuff that I haven't seen since I moved to the house and back in like 4 or 5 years. And I'm pretty sure there's some stuff up there I just knew what was I just looked at the top of the box. I was like, okay, well, I can just put this in the attic. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen some of that stuff in years. So I just decided that Sunday is like next weekend. This is gonna be my little to go, because I can drop this stuff up at a dumpster on my way to work and everything, and just get on with my life. Clean it out a little bit. I wouldn't say make it look pretty, because it's an attic. I mean, it's much like how people have a junk drawer. It seems as though if you clean out your junk drawer, the bitch fills back up. It's pretty much going to be like that. And it got me thinking about, it's coming up here in a few months. It's going to be springtime, and what people do during, then it comes springtime cleaning. What that typically is that, from what I understand about the notion of springtime cleaning, is that when you stay inside your house during the cold months, during the winter a lot, and it's just, you're just inside the house, you're inside this little cesspool of it feels like stagnant air. It seems like you can't get rid of anything because it's cold. You're lethargic. You basically become a bear, hibernate, so everything becomes much slower. And during the springtime, everything's warming back up. You open up your windows, you let that fresh air come in, you let that winter air out, and you clean up things that been there for all winter and stuff that you just didn't feel like doing. And it just came to my attention of something that the wife and I do every, at least once or twice a year, regularly for us, is cleaning out the closet, cleaning out the old clothes, etc., etc. And how we do it, or how I do it, I don't know how the wife does it. I don't know her thinking process on it and stuff. As long as she cleans out the closet and not have thousands of clothes, it doesn't matter. As long as she cleans it out and she's not having thousands of clothes that she probably will never wear. As long as she cleans it out, I think that's always a good thing, because we all have it. If you go into your closet right now, I guarantee you there's probably going to be a bunch of clothes, jackets, shirts, etc., etc., that you did not wear this winter. And I guarantee you there's a bunch of shit like that you did not wear this winter. And why are you keeping it? I mean, really, why? It's something that occurred to me every time I do the closet. When I first started doing the closet clean out, is a little bit right after we first moved into the house, and moving all that shit, I was like, man, I don't think I've ever worn this before. I remember when I got it, but I don't think I ever really wore it. And you start thinking, well, it's for memorabilia, because somebody got it for me a long time ago, and I thought it was cool, so I'm gonna keep it. you know, which is great and all, don't get me wrong, but I'm one for nostalgia, I'm one for memorabilia and stuff, but there are certain things that are much more important. You can get rid of some things. And my general rule of thumb is when you're getting rid of things, is if you haven't worn it in a year. Basically what that means is, if you look at the jacket, and it's like, when was the last time you wore that jacket? Probably been over a year. Get rid of it. It goes with all your pieces of clothing. Just go ahead and get rid of it. And clean out your closets and clean out the messes. Like the attic, the shed. There's gonna be things in there. It's like, in case I need to use it again. And I understand for certain things you want to keep long term because it was expensive to get and is maybe left over from a construction site or something of that nature. But honestly, there are 2 times when you need shit like that. There's only 2 times that you need stuff like that. One is when you're actually doing the project, and 2, it seems like almost impeccably, 2 days after you get rid of it, somebody is going to come up and ask and see if you have it, because it'll help them finish theirs. That's the only real 2 times you will ever really need like things such as building materials, etc., etc. Especially if you're not somebody who does construction as a living. You don't need a gigantic pot or a bunch of stuff of tile that you did when you redid the bathroom, or some things of that nature. Now the wood part, I would say you could always keep that a little bit longer, mainly because as men, you'll always have some weird, stupid little project. But I'm talking about things of like tile and etc. Because you're gonna keep that stuff, and it's gonna be in there for years and years and years, probably, and you probably will never use it again. Honestly, the next time you probably do a new tile job or replace that tile, if it broke or something, you're probably just gonna end up redoing the whole entire thing anyway. Especially if you have a wife, you'll end up just redoing it anyways. So get rid of some of that shit. Clean out some of the stuff that you've had inside your closets, inside your work sheds, your attics and storage, because honestly, you really don't need those type of things. Now, like I said, I understand if it's for nostalgia's sake. There are certain things for nostalgia that you want to keep that are, would be pretty cool if you put around the house or something like that. Then go ahead and fucking put them around the house. Don't keep it inside of a attic or shed or storage unit and just let it sit there for years and years and years. And then finally, when you have to like move or you finally get the nerve to clean it out and stuff, you look at it, you're like, and you spend the next 30 minutes contemplating if you want to keep it or if you want to throw it away. Now's the time to get rid of it, especially if it's clothes. Just donate your clothes. Donate the clothes that you don't wear anymore. It sucks, especially if you're like, you bought this shirt or somebody bought you this shirt, the tags are still on it. If the tags are still on it, somebody bought the shirt for you, and you haven't worn it over a year, it's probably not really your style, and you took it out of gratitude, out of just to be nice. Basically, you took it out to be nice. Just go ahead and get rid of it. I guarantee the person is not going to remember buying you a specific shirt. Okay, so that's just my little tip. When you're doing things of that nature, when you're cleaning up, getting rid of things. And it just came to my attention because I went up to the attic. I wanted to go try finding something from my mother, and was like, what the fuck is all this? What is this? I mean, what is this? Like, literally, I haven't seen this thing in years. And gave me inspiration to go ahead and clean out my attic and get rid of some stuff that honestly I probably won't ever use or see or probably won't ever need. So you guys do the same. I mean, come on, it's not going to hurt if you guys just go ahead and do the same. And trust me, it'll be beneficial to you. You'll feel a lot better when you do like a closet clean out or attic clean out or storage clean out. Just go ahead and get rid of it. I know what you're thinking. It's like, what if? Well, there's a bunch of what ifs. All right, what if I what if I, like, you know, get hit by a car tomorrow? What if I slip and fall and end up in the hospital? Life's always about what ifs. Don't live by the what ifs, okay? Do not live by the what ifs. So that's just my little tip pick. It's something that came to my attention, something that I wanted to share with you guys about, and hopefully you guys get the courage up to actually go around, actually get about of cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your attics because of it. And it's like, you know what? I really should just go ahead and fucking do it, because I've always thought about it. I always was like, maybe next time, maybe if I will. Or you're always like, I really should clean this out, and then you close the door and you never see it again. Just go ahead and do it. Get rid of it. You'll feel a lot better knowing that it's gone, and this little thing you do not have to worry about. So, and heck, it doesn't even have to be a big project. It could be a small little thing you can do. It's not going to take me all day to clean out the attic if I don't get stuck in the nostalgia phase. It's going to take me at least maybe half a day, 2 hours, or 4 hours, or something like that. It's not going to take me long. So that's what I say. I think it's going to take me longer to haul the stuff off to the dumpster than to actually clean out the stuff. So that's just my little tip pick, and I'll let you guys go. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day, because I'm going to try having a good rest of the day. It's gonna be a cold one today, so I'm going to have to deal with that. But part of life, you got to deal with shit like that. So if you guys would, give me a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I hope to catch you guys on the next go around. Peace.